Peace and joy, guys. Welcome back to another video, Drumheller Farms. Today, like always, we've got a ton of stuff to do. We gotta get chickens out on pasture. We got turkeys that are gonna be going out of their tractor and onto pasture through net fencing. We got a new animal on the farm, so I'm gonna show you guys that. Getting ready for Nolan's wedding this coming weekend. My main focus for right this minute, I want to seal this concrete before the wedding. So this is where Nolan's reception is going to be. And it's a little echoey in here. But I got to get the floor cleaned. And then when I come back this afternoon, even if it's dark, I should be able to go ahead and lay a sealer on this. So I appreciate you watching the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stick around to the end of the video, man, because you're gonna wanna check out this new animal we got. Thanks for watching. Let's go. Never regret putting these floor drains in here. So nice. Here's the chickens. We got a couple ducks in there. Gonna go put these suckers out on pasture. So this will be, I don't know. Have to look if this is our 4th or 5th group of chicks going out to pasture. I think it's our 5th. We've been running groups of 150 this year. This group's just a hair smaller than that, actually. Then our next group's gonna be the largest for the year. While I'm down there, I want to go ahead and get chicken chores done. Update on the grain bins. They're working very well. I'm getting low on grain. My sight glass got a little wet, so I can't tell exactly how much I got left in there, but I'm getting a direct shipment from Callenbach Feed. They're going to be coming next week, and they're going to get a semi in here and auger straight into the bins. They'll come, drop it, auger it right in there, and it'll be a done deal. Get on the ride here, guys. Oh man, my goodness. It's hotter than the blazing Dalmatian itself here. I forgot my chicken slide. If you guys have seen us put chickens out on pasture before, you'd know we've got ourselves about an 8-foot sheet of this, and we just bridge it from the trailer to the tractor, and they just slide down into place. Well, I forgot it back at the house. Since this is a small batch and there's not that many chickens in each tractor, I think what I'm gonna do is use this spare can, put 15 or 10 or 5 a piece in here, and come out and dump them in the tractor. Come on, guys. Oh, here we go. There you go, buddy. All right, guys, I do have 3 ducks. Those are Harper's. He's been wanting ducks. And I have a laying rooster here. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw them right in the tractors, right along with the chicks. I'll leave a little canister of water in there for the ducks so they can do their water stuff till they get a little bit bigger, and we'll take them out of the tractors and we're gonna put them down by the new pond. And that's something that Harper's been wanting for many, many years, and I finally caved in. All right, simple as that. The latest batch of chicks slash 3 ducks and a rooster are out on pasture. That's simple. And boy, do they have some great forage they're coming into. This grass is actually fully recovered after the cattle being in here no more than about 3.5 weeks ago. Not much length on it, but that's what we want for the chickens. Last video, that's an update on the new cattle that we brought on the farm. Those freaking maniacs. The main herd is a couple fields over, and they will be working their way here in the next 2 to 3 days, or 3 to 4 days. And we will be integrating them, and then we're crossing the road. So we'll see how that goes. All right, cattle chores, here we go. Currently not using a back fence, simply because the way this paddock's set up and where the water is, kind of just makes sense to not worry about the back fence. They're doing really well on this paddock though, you can see. They're not overgrazing. Look at this bull. Man, this young dude, he is turning into just a chunk of meat. Look at him. Man, he is just a chunk. It is July 29th, guys, and look at the grass. We're still on our second graze, our second rotation, and we still have several weeks yet on our second rotation. We'll probably be into the end of August before we start our third rotation, which is the best management we have ever had. Very thankful. We've gotten about well, this week we've gotten more rain in this week than we've had since May. Okay, we're still probably technically in a drought, but that rain, those rains are kind of pulling us away from that drought. And looking at this forage, you would never tell. Guys, just look at this stuff. My goodness, it's just beautiful forage, and it is thick. Look at all that clover. I mean, every time that cow's tongue goes out there and wraps up a big clump of that, there's clover, there's several different kinds of grasses. There's just a beautiful variety of forage. They're excited tonight, so let's get them in there. Got the whole paddock just got put in here, and she's just stretching her neck out as far as she possibly can, extending that tongue out. Going for that grass on the other side of the fence, which is where that saying comes from, grass is always greener on the other side, right? Let's get these turkeys out of that tractor and then some net fencing. Let's go. Well, I almost forgot about the piggies here, and I got some treats for them. They'll love that. Muskmelon. Who wants a zucchini? Oh yeah, they want that. Some people give their pigs scrap everything. You know, go to the restaurant, give it leftover Chinese food or whatever, chicken, heck, pigs. I don't do that. Yes, I know they'll eat anything. I know they're meant to kind of eat anything. They're the Earth's garbage disposals. I get it. But if you're raising nutrient dense food and you're giving them Chinese food or leftover, you know, runs from the local cafe, pancakes and sausage links, I mean, come on. What kind of nutrient dense food are you raising if you're giving them a bunch of junk, you know? So we only give our pigs fruit, vegetables, the non-GMO corn, grain, whatever it is, and also the pasture. So, you know, you do whatever you want with your pigs. This is what I do with mine. What we did here for the pigs, we actually gave them 4 paddocks. And the reason why we did that is these back paddocks didn't have much forage in them. That's why when you look out here right now, there's really not much forage. It's a lot of bare ground. And that's almost the way it was when we moved them in here. These back paddocks, I did not cut any trees out of here because they were beautiful oak trees. And I couldn't see cutting them out of there when they were going to produce good acorns, and they're just great, beautiful saw log trees. So I just didn't want to cut them down, and so we just gave them 4 paddocks all at once, and they'll have about a week in here, a little more. Always remember to turn the fence back on. Very, 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 very important. Remember to turn the fence back on, especially with these pigs. You forget to turn the fence back on with the cattle, probably not going to be that big of a deal. If you forget to turn the fences on with the pigs, you're going to come back, there ain't going to be any pigs left in the same paddock, I guarantee it. I'm going to finish eating this, throw them the rind, and then we're going to go do those turkeys. All right, the turkeys. These have been really fun to raise. I know I say that about all the animals, and to be completely honest, they are all fun to raise. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the dolly behind them, and I'm gonna try to pull them up a little bit higher up to the top of this hill, get them out of their doo-doo from the night before, get them in a nice open paddock. I'll put the fence up, I'll open the door and let them out. But let's get these things moved, let's get a fence around them, and let's watch them free range a little bit. That's gonna be fun. All right, guys, right, it's almost like they know what's going on here. All right, ladies and gents, come on out, do a little free ranging. Nice, look at them, already hammering down on that grass, which it's the same grass that's inside their tractor, so it's not like they've never experienced it before. I think that they're big enough now. We don't have to worry about hawks. That's the main predator out here. We've got essentially, you know, there's 160 acres here, and it's all grass. I mean, with the exception of woods and such. I mean, there's 110, 120 acres of grass here, divided up between all three farms. And you know, that is the biggest thing for us out here, is the hawks. And this field especially, for whatever reason, probably because of all the chickens and everything out here, every day I come out here, I see or hear multiple hawks. And even today there was a big one that flew out here. So I think they're big enough that we won't have to worry about it. I hope they're big enough. I've waited for a while before putting them out to pasture. Oh yeah, get that clover. Get that clover. Nice. Yes, that's what's gonna make them good and tasty on the Thanksgiving dinner pail. So, come over and get some of this alfalfa, guys. I waited a longer than what most people told me to before putting them out on open pasture. Oh, I ought to put them out there weeks ago. Well, you know, I got 21 of them here, and basically I'm considering them all sold. You know, realistically, there's probably only about half of them that people have said, hey, put me on the list. But I know as soon as we open them up to all of our customers that don't know that we're doing them, it's gonna be a done deal. So go ahead and put your guys' food in here still. And then cool little animals. They've been really cool to hang out. And I love this chicken tractor, or turkey tractor, able to get right in here. Kind of makes me want to build more of them, honestly. Being able to get right inside of here and do whatever you need to do. So they're pretty nice. I'm gonna let them do their thing here for a little while. I'll probably come back down here in a couple hours before dark and check on them. It's always so fun watching new animals that you've never raised before. I mean, that's the fun in it. You know, watching how they are, how they react, what makes them unique. This is hot. Don't do it again. Learn your lesson. This is the very thing that's shocking you. Yep, they're gonna figure it out. And I'll come back in a few hours to make sure that they've done so. Hey guys, well, I promised you I was gonna show you a new animal on the farm, and we're right here by it. So without further ado, what is that? I don't know. There he is. The old rooster boy. He's a cross between a buried rock and something else. I don't know what, but I needed a protector of my flock out here, and this came from Drew Bailey. He's one of the owners over there where we get all of our sand and gravel, Bailey's Sand and Gravel. That's where he came from. Him and his wife brought him over here last night. They went on a farm tour to see our operation, and they brought this guy over here, and I've named him Hank. I don't know why, but I thought Hank would be a cool name for him. So I just kind of thought of that this afternoon. Come on, Hank. What you doing, man? You get yourself a nice little group of ladies here. So Hank had a couple other roosters, and they couldn't seem to get along. There was too many roosters and not enough hens, I guess. Now we got ourselves a rooster for the ladies, and I'm gonna move these guys tomorrow. But man, this just looks cool. This looks cool, man. Looking up here as you're driving down the road and seeing the big net fence for the layers, the chicken tractors, the turkeys out here in the net fence. It's cool, man. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. God is good. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. It really helped me out. Trying to hit 1,000. Honestly, I thought I've already been there. I'm doing my best. If you guys would hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. It'd help us out a lot. And share the videos and comment if you guys have any questions about our operation, what we're doing here. Just ask in the comment section, and I try to reply to every one of them. Appreciate you watching. God bless. Whoo-wee, yeah, like a sheet of glass out on it. Nina went running across it. Don't go out there again. What's wrong with you? She got it halfway across and went, yeah, oh, wait a minute, this ain't right. Turned around. I think I'll put another coat on in the morning. It's about 11 o'clock tonight. Calling it a night. Let her dry. Put another coat on in the morning.